Ride Along 2, sequel to Mad Max Fury Road. No, it's the sequel to Ride Along, guys. The movie stars Kevin Hart and Ice Cube. Now, I actually liked Ride Along 1. I don't remember most of it, and I don't feel like watching it again anytime soon, but hey, it was a fun movie. The first movie had an interesting concept. It was about a clumsy guy who wanted to become a police officer who wanted to marry a girl whose brother was a detective. The detective brother is mean, overly protective, and he basically wants this guy not to make it as a police officer, and he doesn't want him to marry his sister. Pretty interesting concept, and I like the way the movie played out. Ride Along 2 did not have an interesting concept, nor was it good. I mean, at least the first one had to have a good Rotten Tomatoes score, right? Oh, no it didn't. No, it didn't. But enough about Ride Along 1. Why don't I like Ride Along 2? I think that Kevin Hart and Ice Cube can be a great team up together. And both of these guys can be funny. Kevin Hart is hilarious in his stand-up, and he's great on Real Husbands of Hollywood. And in recent movies, Ice Cube has been hilarious, like 21 Jump Street and 22 Jump Street, but not here. This movie's not that funny. You're not rooting for anyone in this movie. There is no character development in this film. By the time that a second buddy cop movie comes around, the characters have already gotten over the conflict from the first movie, and they're getting along, and then the comedy comes from how they both deal with things together. But here, Ice Cube's character treats Kevin Hart's character the exact same way he treated him in the first movie. He just treats him like shit the entire time. The dude is going to marry your sister, and I'm pretty sure he saved your life in the first movie, and you're gonna treat him just the same, if not worse than you did in the first movie? I don't understand this. There has to be a character development. Things have had to evolve since the first movie. And the way that this movie tries to be funny is to rely mainly on bad things happening to Kevin Hart's character. His character is just a buffoon character in this movie. Every scene in this movie is just building up to seeing how Kevin Hart's character gets embarrassed yet again and how things go badly for him yet again. If a character just keeps embarrassing themselves the entire movie and you're not rooting for them anymore, then you're not really laughing at them, you're not laughing with them, you're not even saying like, ooh, oh man. You're just like shaking your head by a certain point. You're like, okay, alright, yet another embarrassing thing. And Ice Cube's character has no personality in this movie. He's just mad, like, the entire time. He wears sunglasses, like, 90% of this movie. It doesn't matter. Is he indoors? Is it nighttime outside? Wherever he is, he's gotta wear sunglasses. Because, I mean, why should he show you any emotion? The character doesn't have any emotions. He doesn't have any personality. Ice Cube's character has two looks in this film. There's the blank stare look, and the angry, annoyed look. Ice Cube's character had more personality in 21 and 22 Jump Street, and he wasn't even a major character in those movies. He was just a minor character. And not only are the characters not interesting, the plot isn't interesting either. It's a drug dealer related plot that's not interesting, and the villain is one-dimensional, and you're really not gonna be like, whoa, what's gonna happen next? That's not gonna happen at all. Olivia Munn is also in this film. Olivia Munn's character, who's also a police detective in this movie, is just a female version of Ice Cube's character, in that all she does is be angry the entire movie. I don't even remember if I ever saw her smiling once during the entire film. She's just angry. And you also got Ken Jeong in this movie. I actually like Ken Jeong's character in this movie. It was actually an interesting character. It was like, if you've seen him on Community, he's kind of the same here, but at least it's somewhat entertaining. He's a different character. He actually has like a range of emotions. It's a comedy movie, but you're really not gonna laugh. I mean, I think the theater that I was in, people must have laughed a total of 3 times in the movie. The plot is not interesting, and like I said, it's only there to set up all the embarrassing things that happens to Kevin Hart's character. You hate or you don't care for most of the characters in this film. This doesn't even feel like a sequel. It just feels like another movie with Kevin Hart and Ice Cube, because no one has developed at all from the first movie. Honestly, if you want to watch this movie, I would wait for it to come out on Redbox or to wait for it to come out on HBO or something like this. I would not recommend you going to theaters to watch this. I always look forward to things with Kevin Hart in it, but this is not one of those films. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed my review. Peace, 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 peace.